し生まれ変わったらその時はさ
Hello loves, welcome back to another video. This one, we're reading in Nagisa. This one is chapter 3 of Butterfly Blues. Sorry if my voice is kind of weird because I just ate 2 tacos and drank a lot of water, so my voice is probably going to be smacking a lot. I'm sorry for that, and if that does happen, well, I'm sorry. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I had a soccer game today. It was the first game of the season that I played in because of my ankle, and we won, but it was a sloppy win, and honestly, I feel like we did not deserve to win, but it was 2-1, and yeah, we scored. But yeah, that was just like if you cared or not, but if you did, then yeah, but if you did not, well, okay, stop. Okay, let's just get into the video, yeah? Okay. Chapter 3, A Case of Secrets. Yesterday went as normal as it possibly could have, and we mostly spent the day getting to know our classmates and teacher. Though me and Nagisa hate each other, we did communicate 3 times yesterday, which is more than we did in the last year. Granted, there was about 2 full sentences and 2 entire words in each conversation, but I kind of enjoyed it. I mean, I got to argue with him. What more could I possibly ask for from an enemy? Other than this, I have nothing to offer. So instead, I'll elaborate on the octopus. I think he'll begin to catch on to the tiny tricks I'm pulling. I was only able to do 2 yesterday, unless you count that making friend tactic, but that was only so I could have another point of view on the octopus, so I could have a couple of minions to help me with my plans. Oh, and I guess I'm an assassin now. My teacher is my target, and though that sounds downright crazy, it's just like me to get myself in this kind of situation. I was sleeping until my best partner in crime woke me up. By the way, thanks for the alarm. I'm totally not going to smash you later. Seriously though, I'll have Gakushi do it or something. I hop out of bed, and what do you know? I trip. So first thing in the morning, I go face first into the floor. Thanks, universe. Wyan, breakfast is ready. I'm coming, I yell at my brother as I make my way into my bathroom. I brush my hair, fix it, brush my teeth, spray some perfume, and neatly place my uniform on my body. Just because I'm going to E-class doesn't mean I have to dress like them. I walk down my steps, past Gakuho's office, and into the kitchen. My mother is frying eggs and bacon, and fixing up some sushi for lunch. While she handed Gakushu and me our dishes, my father walks out of his home office, locks it, and sits down for his meal. We make no sound, which seems so much quieter than I'm used to. I find it startling, but I say nothing because when I look at each face of my family, a shiver runs down my spine. It's too quiet. No one is making eye contact and everyone has a normal face on. Oh dear God, am I going crazy? My heart rate speeds up and I want to get out of here. I stand more abruptly than I meant to and catch the eye of my mother. Sorry, may I go to the restroom? She scolds me. You should have went before. Her grip on the edge of her spoon almost breaks, and my father saved me. Dear, it's one mistake. Surely you can let it go. His calm smile is the only thing that can calm her nerves. They balance each other out when the other gets too aggressive. Thankfully, I have always been the obedient type, so I've never been hit. However, I have been punished in other ways. On my way to the bathroom, I think of ways that I can pass by without getting my hair pulled or yelled at. Maybe I can hide behind Gakushu, or better, father, or maybe I just apologize. She's always more likely to let me go when I give in. I can't always rely on Gakushu and Gakuho to defend me. I have to be able to stand up for myself. It's only the 2nd day of school, and I'm already planning how to cope. I thought I'd last longer in the game before I completely shut down. In the bathroom, I watched my mirror self mimic my every movement. I take a deep breath, splash some water onto my face, and grow some balls before heading back out. I look around for my mother, but surprisingly, she's nowhere to be found. And if she's not in my preview, and I see everything, and where is she? My face lands on the front door where my brother held my school bag. I walk over and grab it, then follow him outside to one of the cars. My father begins speeding away as we shut the side doors. I feel like asking, but should I really question what happened while I was gone? I turn to Gakushu and ask him with my eyes if asking is the right thing to do. He makes dead eye contact and shakes his head. No, with a plain face. No emotions showed, just like father. I place my hand on top of his and calmly smile, like the cheerful, fake little sister I am. He smiles back. To anyone, it might have looked as simple as two siblings sharing a bond. However, what was really happening was Gakushu letting me know that if I should ask, I'd most likely be next. Me placing my hand on top of his was my way of saying, okay, and him doing the same was his way of saying, we'll survive. We get to my stop and I hop out of the car. I wave bye to my family and begin walking my way up the hill. Again, it's around 6:30 in the morning when I finally reach my class and officially want to blow off school. I knew today's lessons in E class would be almost 3 weeks behind of what A was learning, so I had no need to be there. My only objective is to kill this octopus, and my personal objective before Halloween. Halloween was almost 2 months away because of what day it landed on in October, the last one, so I devised a plan. Well, multiply, if we were being specific, to kill the candy-loving teacher by the end that day arrives. My first was a total fail, but only an idiot goes into a war zone without at least one backup plan. I randomly placed more melted BBs around the floor. I especially placed some near my desk, so whenever I call them over, bam, octopus teacher slime. I let the time pass and wait for kids to once again pile in. The girls from yesterday came up to me and began a light conversation. "Good morning, Asano-san." Kurahashi came hurtling through the door with that girl with the adorable green pigtails. Ryo eventually came and joined in on our light banter. Soon, Shiota did as well. When the pigtails girl introduced herself, I was sure I had heard her name before. I began to think about it and unwillingly zoned out of the conversation, though Kurahashi brought me back to the present. "Wayne, what are you thinking about?" she said, a bit confused. "Oh, nothing," I say, giving a nervous closed-eyed smile while rubbing my neck. When I opened my eyes, they immediately landed on Kaino. I didn't mean to give her a death stare, but I kind of did. I fixed my eyes and demeanor, then asked if she would join me outside for something. She caught on quite quickly, but once I put the pieces together, the puzzle made sense. I caught him watching us as we left. I side-glared at him while Kaino was blabbering about something. He glared back. Then our eyesight was cut off by the walls. Me and Kaino made it outside, and there she asked what I wanted. I cut my act as soon as we were alone, and stated, "You're the other student who asked to be put in E-class." Her attitude changed as well, and she dropped her act. She shrugged her shoulders, and one hand went up. Well, I knew someone was going to figure me out, though I didn't expect it so soon. "I was told," I replied. "Oh? So you asked to be transferred into E-class too?" "More like I was asked," I said, leaning on the wooden wall behind me. Kaino crossed her arms and eyed me for a good second before coming to the conclusion. "Will you tell?" I almost laughed at this. I'm not gonna tell. I would never rat out a fellow actor, but I would have something over her head. Gakuho would be so proud. Not that I aim to make him proud. This is for my own entertainment. I let a nice small grin make its way onto my face. I place one of my arms behind my back and say, "I won't." She looks relieved. Not for long, though. "If that's all, then." She walked away, but I stayed out there. I knew I had to go back sooner or later, because even though I'm able to compete with Gakushu for the top spot, I still can't be tardy. Plus, my reputation as an Asano would Also, wither down into nothing if I became anything but a non-tardy straight A student. Oh, what can you do? What can you do when you're an Asano? Okay, so I wrote a little thingy right here, so I'm going to read this. Ready? This is Karma. Why haven't I been introduced yet? Me. Suck it up. You'll get introduced later, like in the anime. Gakushu. Stop pouting, you human tampon. Karma. Just wait till I kill you both. Me. You can sure try. Gakushu. Nani. Me. Okay, bye for now. Yeah, but, so if you would like to see that, I'll link my, Wattpad in the description below, like I keep forgetting to. Yeah, without further, wait, that's my intro, oh gosh, okay, bye loves!